VA Home Loans Explained. Let's cash in.
Finance for the everyday millennial. Hard charging solutions. We provide an accelerant in the journey towards financial independence.
Welcome back to RINO Invest, the financial library for young professionals. If you've been following the financial news in 2022, you've seen how the Federal Reserve's ongoing rate hikes have impacted the cost of borrowing. Rates for 30-year mortgages in September are currently hovering around 7%, which is close to double what they were at the start of this year. The increased cost of borrowing has caused some potential home buyers to rethink whether now is really the time to buy. Regular viewers will know that real estate is my single favorite type of investment. So I would caution against writing off real estate entirely based on mortgage rates alone. For military colleagues in particular, I'd say that today's market conditions present some opportunities that they can spin to their financial advantage, and here's why. I'll start by pointing out that in a lot of US markets, real estate prices have dropped anywhere from 5 to 20%. This is not an insignificant amount. Prices are falling even in formerly red-hot markets like Los Angeles, Austin, and Seattle. If you consider the basic mantra of investing, buy low, sell high, you can see that real estate is becoming less of a seller's market and more of a buyer's market every day. And this is precisely where active duty and military veterans have an edge over a lot of other home buyers. Why? Because you, my friends, have access to the VA mortgage. A VA mortgage is a government-backed loan that you can use to buy, refinance, or retrofit a home for your own use. A VA loan allows qualified buyers to purchase a home with no down payment. They're typically offered at some of the most competitive rates available. The credit requirements are flexible, and loans have little or no closing costs. VA loans don't require private mortgage insurance, so your monthly payment is often lower than it would be under any other type of loan. I talk about VA loans in another video, so I won't rehash everything here. Click the link you see on your screen now to find out how to improve your eligibility and receive a VA loan. Today, I'd like to explain how you can use your VA loan to turn your home into a real estate investment that pays you back. While the terms and conditions of VA loans are really generous, before you start making that application, you need to know what VA loans are and are not meant for. VA loans are intended to help you purchase a primary residence. They are not for investment properties, second homes, or vacation homes. You can't use your VA loan benefit to buy vacant land, even if you plan to build a home on that land. But savvy home buyers can still make money off of a property purchased with a VA loan, because a primary residence doesn't have to be a single-family detached home. If you use your VA loan to buy a multifamily dwelling, such as a 2-unit duplex or a 4-unit quadplex, and you live in one of those units, you can lease out the extra units and earn passive income from your rent payments. Of course, there are some rules that you have to follow in order to comply with your loan terms. You can't just use your VA loan to buy a 20-unit apartment building, even if you intend to live in one of the apartments. VA rules limit buyers to multifamily dwellings of 4 units or less. Also, you have to move into your home and use it as your primary address within 60 days of closing. And while your VA lender expects you to live in the house that you buy, they won't expect you to stay put forever. Most VA loan contracts require buyers to use their home as their primary residence for at least 12 months. After you meet the occupancy requirements of your lender, you can rent out your home without having to refinance out of your VA loan. Some of my more entrepreneurial viewers may now be thinking, hey, if I buy a home that needs work, I fix it up and I live in it for a year, can I then rent it out so that my property becomes a source of passive income for me going forward? In other words, can I use my VA loan to fulfill my dream of becoming a real estate investor? I'd have to say the answer to that is a resounding yes. But you want to be a successful real estate investor, so you'll need to educate yourself on the rules before you get into the game. Meeting the residency requirement for a loan is just the first hurdle. You'll also need to have a place for you and your family to live after you move out. If you're relocating, you may have the option to live on post or on base at your new assignment. That's a best case financial scenario, because your housing costs pretty much go away and you're still earning rental income from that property that you purchased. However, if you like the benefits of homeownership, you may want to buy again once you get settled in that new city. So the question then becomes, can I use my VA benefit again? The good news is that you can use it again if you still meet the credit and income standards that the VA requires and you have not maxed out your VA entitlement. Your entitlement, remember, is the dollar amount of a mortgage that the government is willing to guarantee for you. Your entitlement is based on factors such as your monthly cash flow, debt to income ratio, and credit history. If you have a VA entitlement of $400,000 and you owe a $200,000 balance on an existing mortgage, you still have $200,000 available in your entitlement that you may be able to invest in a second property. There are additional details to know about entitlements, and I won't go into every single possibility right now. We have included a link in the description of this video on VA eligibility and entitlement rules. Okay, I've thrown out a lot of food for thought and I still barely scratched the surface of what VA loans are all about. If you're interested in learning more about financial benefits specific to members or veterans of the armed forces, click the link you see on your screen now to check out the full series of military money videos. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel and see my entire array of financial videos. After you subscribe, click the bell icon to receive a notification each time that we post new content. Want to make the most of your personal finances? Open an account with RINO Invest today and gain access to a wealth of resources for financial success. Go down to the description of this video and click on the link that you see in the text that says Open an Account. Scroll down the page for details on Club RINO Plus, then click the green button to open your account today. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, this is Cassian reminding you to seek real education, invest in performing assets, get rid of bad debt, and engage in oversight of those assets.